What's up guys, Spiro here from spirokovac.com. In today's tutorial I'm going to teach you how to create a landing page in WordPress. We're going to create this simple landing page with a drag and drop called Divi. It's a step-by-step tutorial, so this will be comprehensive, like really long one. And if you didn't get yourself a coffee and let's get going. Alright guys, so before we go into it, I just want to let you know that here at my channel I talk about how to make money online, how to quit your 9 to 5 and earn your freedom. So if you're into it, if you're interested into ClickBank, if you're interested into affiliate marketing, make sure you smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you get notified next time I publish a video. And now, without further ado, let's hop into the content and let me explain you what we're gonna do today. So as you can see, this here landing page has this simple title, background image, only 2 sections. Then it has this get access now button, which if you click, it loads the Popup Optin form, which is built in Bloom. So I'm gonna show you how to do all of this, and we're gonna do this through the 5 simple steps. In this tutorial, we'll be following one of my blog posts from my personal blog, as you can see over at spirokovac.com, then sales funnels, and you're gonna find this blog post here where you can find the CSS codes and JavaScripts that we're gonna use throughout this tutorial. And this is, as I said, a step-by-step friendly, beginners friendly tutorial where I'll be teaching you how to design a simple landing page using the WordPress and a Divi theme. So guys, this is kinda Clickfunnels alternative. Why? Because you're gonna save hundreds if not thousands of dollars annually if you use this method, and also we're gonna connect it with the affiliate marketing email sequence and stuff like that. So I recommend you to keep going, and you know, this really worth your time and effort. Anyway, people will ask me, why are you using Divi Builder? Can't you use something else? Yes, I can. Why I'm using Divi Builder? If you have any doubts, let me enter my source code and let me show you that I'm using Divi myself. My website is built with Divi, so I really believe this into this theme, and I strongly recommend it, especially for beginners. So with that get off the way, let's go through prerequisites for this tutorial. So you're gonna need to have domain and web hosting. If you have one, great. If you don't have one, I'm gonna show you how to get one and how to get 70% discount using my link. Then if you don't have a Divi theme, you can get it for free. I don't recommend, even though it's quite easy to find one, I strongly recommend you to, you know, pay for a paid version, because they're coming with updates on a weekly basis. And also if you download some dodgy version, you might get infected, and once your domain is infected and Google marks you as a spam, you are permanently I'm not gonna say that word. Anyway, third thing, we are going to build landing page with Divi, and then we're gonna optimize landing page for all devices. Once we do that, we are going to connect our Bloom plugin into the Divi our email marketing software. And in this tutorial, I'm going to use Aweber. If you haven't heard of Aweber, it's definitely the best email marketing software. And since I started with email marketing, I've noticed that it has the best deliverability. Once you're on this blog post, I'm going to leave a link down below in the description of this video to this blog post. So once you're on a blog post, if you don't have a hosting, just click here. If you don't have a domain or hosting as of yet, use this link and you're going to be redirected to SiteGround, or just type spirokovac.com/SiteGround. It will take you to this SiteGround web hosting platform landing page, where you can select which type of hosting do you need. We need a managed WordPress hosting, so hover over managed WordPress hosting and click get started. On this managed WordPress hosting page, you want to select a plan you want to go with. If you go with the startup plan, it will cost you $3.95 a month. If you go with the Grow Big, it will cost you $5.95 a month, and if you go with the Go Geek, it will cost you $11.95 a month. I strongly recommend you to go with the Grow Big, and I'll explain you simply why. Because with the startup version, you can only have one website, and later if you update from startup into a Grow Big, you'll be paying this price here, which is $20 a month, and right now you can get it for $5.95. So with that being said, it's completely up to you whether you're gonna go with the startup, Grow Big, or Grow Geek. I usually go with Grow Big and recommend people to do it. So I'm gonna select this Grow Big, and then in this next step, you can register a new domain, or if you already have a domain, you can register. You can actually point your domain to SiteGround and just purchase a hosting with SiteGround. So I'm going to register a new domain, and let's say I'm going to go with spirokovac.blog and then proceed. And it will take you to this review and complete, or better to say checkout page. As you can see, domain spirokovac.blog is available for registration with your hosting account. So for account information, make sure you enter your real email account and remember password that you typed. That's pretty much it. Then in client information, again, put your real information, payment information, your card number, card expiration date, CV code, and cardholder name. If you ever purchased online, you will know what to do here. If you scroll down underneath, you'll see purchase information, and you have hosting services. Here again, you can change your plan. And then this data center Singapore, that's the only important part in this section. Why? Because this is up to you, but you need to know where your potential traffic will be coming from. So if you're somewhere in East Asia or Australia, New Zealand, you're gonna select Singapore. If you in Europe, you're gonna select Europe. If United States or United Kingdom. Those are 4 different data centers. Obviously, majority of my traffic coming from USA, so I'll select USA. And then this period, one more time, you getting this 70% discount, and that counts on 1 year, 7140 annually for your domain hosting. Now, if you select 3 years, your discount gonna apply for all 3 years. If you selected just 1 year, your discount code applied only for 1 year. And then after the first year, you're gonna be paying $19.95. It's completely up to you. I would recommend you to go with a year if you're not sure. If you're sure, if you already have a plan, long-term plan for your domain, long-term plan for your affiliate marketing business or any type of business, make sure you go with 3 years because you're gonna save pretty much $200 a year. And then domain privacy, I've noticed a lot of YouTubers and a lot of other people are recommending you to go with the domain privacy. On some domains I do have, on some domains I don't have. The only ever message I received on a domains that I didn't have a privacy on was a message about the guy actually tried to purchase domain from me and offered me $200 for domain that were like 5,000, but doesn't matter. So I never received spam. I've heard people complaining about the spam. It probably depends whether you, it depends on your industry you're in. I have never ever received spam by not selecting domain privacy. So it's completely up to you. I do not buy that with domains. Anyway, once you sure you enter all the details correctly, just confirm. And if you want to receive news, select that you want to receive news. I also recommend you to do so. And then click pay now and you'll be taken to the step number 2. All right, guys, let's continue with the step number 2. In the step number 2, we are going to get our Divi theme. To get a Divi theme, I recommend you to go here with this link. If you go and use this link, I'm going to get a tiny commission and you're going to get 20% discount. If to do so, just click on my blog post to this Divi theme or type spirokovac.com/Divi theme. Once you land on a Divi theme page, all you have to do is click on pricing and then you have to select which type of access you want. As I said earlier in tutorial, you can find a Divi theme if you Google for free. I don't recommend you this. If you really don't have any money, maybe you can start with it, but they do a daily or pretty much weekly updates on their theme and you want to be up to date with the themes to be sure that you're safe and secure and that you won't get marked as spam or that you won't get hacked or anything like that. So it's completely up to you, but I strongly recommend you to go with either yearly or lifetime access. If you do so, hopefully you're going to use my link and I'm going to get a tiny commission for it, but if you don't, doesn't matter anyway. Once you're on this page and purchase, or if you already have, all you have to go is cover over the account and again go to my downloads. Once you're in my downloads area, we're gonna download 3 things. We're gonna download the Divi theme, we're gonna download 2 more plugins which come with the Divi theme for free, and that's Bloom, which is our pop-up plugin, and Monarch, which is our social share and social follow plugin. So we're gonna download Bloom and then we're gonna download Monarch. And once we download these 2 plugins, we want to go back to dashboard of our WordPress website. So I'm just going to go to my demo dashboard. All right, guys, once you are inside your dashboard, you're going to get started by uploading your theme. So hover over appearance and click on themes and then click on add new and just upload your Divi theme. It's quite simple. Just upload your Divi theme and click install now. It will take a couple of seconds. By the way, if you're new on my website, if you're new on my channel, In the future, I'll be posting a lot of Divi theme step-by-step tutorials that will teach you how to create all sort of different landing pages with the Divi. So we're gonna pretty much recreate 20-30 different landing pages over the period of next year. So you're gonna be able, if you purchase a Divi theme right now, you're gonna be able to get all these, you know, different landing pages fully for free at my channel. And then once Divi is activated, you wanna install a plugin. And then once so hover over plugins, click on a new plugin, upload plugin, choose file, and go with Bloom. And then we're gonna add a Monarch as well. So yeah, there'll be a lot of these tutorials. So yeah, I hope you're gonna go with the Divi theme because you're gonna really benefit from it. And activate now. And then again, go add new, upload plugin, choose and add Monarch, and just install now. And activate plugin. And now guys, one more thing that you might want to add, especially if you're first time at the WordPress, you might want to select the permalinks. So to select permalinks, that's the URL of the website. You want to go to settings and permalinks. And then here in the settings, you'll see by default, I think it's display, it's a day and name, but you actually want to use just post name. That's best for your search engine optimization. And then scroll down and click Save Changes. And now we are pretty much done with the step number 2, and we're moving here on a tutorial to step number 3. And step number 3 is build landing pages with Divi. Let's go down, scroll. Oh, it's here. Actually, is it right there? Yeah, landing page building. And so let's start it. So how are we gonna start? By creating a page. So you're gonna go here, hover over pages, and click Add New. And we're gonna call this page up. We're gonna call this page landing page 1. And landing page hashtag 1. And then before saving a draft, you wanna scroll down underneath and you wanna find this page attribute section of the page. And then you wanna click here on a drop down menu and select blank page and then save draft. Once draft is saved, click on use Divi Builder. And Divi Builder is loading. If you're first time in the Divi Builder, don't be stressed. It's really simple, just like Wix or any other type of builder, even though we're gonna use really advanced methods in building these landing pages, because I'm really focused on results of the landing page, not on simplicity of building it. And anyway, those are step-by-step tutorials that everyone can follow. So just follow along and you're gonna get exactly the same landing page as the one in demo site is right now. So just click here, start building, and then click a single row column. And then here you're gonna start by adding a text module. And then I'm gonna explain you a little bit about the Divi Builder itself. So Divi Builder itself has 4 different settings pages, or actually 5 different settings. And let me quickly explain you in detail how it works. So settings in a Divi has this gear icon. So purple settings, purple gear icon means page settings. So if you click here, you'll see you load into page settings. So here, everything with the purple is a page related. So whole page related. If you hover over this text here, you'll see you have 3 different gear icons. One in a gray, one in a green, and one in a blue. The one in a blue is the section settings. If you enter the section settings, you can edit the sections. Section settings. If you enter these here row settings, inside it you have one more gray setting, which is also a column setting. And if you click on this here, you'll see you are in column setting. So as I said, there are 5 different settings. And the last one is a module setting, and each module has a different setting. Don't get over, if you overwhelm, just get yourself a coffee and just chill out. I'll try to slow down a little bit. If I'm going too fast, comment down below in the description. I'll do my best in future to, you know, slow down with my tutorials. Anyway, let's save this draft now. And let's copy this URL here, which is not a nice URL as of yet, because we didn't publish a page. And that's one thing that I've seen a lot of people do. And even I used to do in the past. I used to publish and then build on a published version. That's definitely not recommending for your SEO and can harm your SEO long term. So you want to copy this page, URL here and open, and you're gonna see how it looks like now. And you'll see it looks ugly. It won't look it won't be yeah, it's not great. It's just like random text on a page. Anyway, let's start building it, and let's quickly take a look at this page. So here you'll see we have a background in section number 1, and we have a black background in section number 2. Then you can see that we have a little background in our column. Also, we have here like a heading text, a video, get access button, and then we also have this little description, privacy policy. So we apply with the Facebook, so we can eventually send the Facebook traffic directly into this page. Anyway, if we want to build it, just go here into our blog post and let's follow along what it says. So enter your name, Clickbank Lender 1 page demo. Okay, let's see what is recommended. Go into wireframe. Yes, so we're gonna go into this wireframe page builder. Look, this is what I like because it gives you the nice plain overview. So let's continue by adding a new section. To add a new section, you're gonna click here, add new section, and then you're gonna click regular, and you're gonna click second column row, and then you're gonna add here a code. Why code? Is because we're gonna paste this code here. So you wanna scroll a little bit down and select this text here. This is a custom CSS code that I've wrote for this particular landing page that's gonna optimize perfectly. So you see different optimizations for different sizes, and that makes sure that our landing page looks perfect on all devices. So we're gonna paste this code in it here, and then we're gonna click save changes, and you're gonna click save draft, right? And one thing I like to do, and I forgot to do this time, is in this code settings, module settings. In this module settings, if you scroll all the way down, you will see something called admin label. Guys, if you're editing this landing page 6 months down the road, you will forget where you add stuff, where you edited. So in this admin label, you can give yourself a notes. So when you get into the wireframe view, you will see this note where it says code, it will say whatever note is. So I always recommend in a CSS and jQuery or JavaScript part, just add the notes, write down custom CSS, and then click save. And now let's go back to tutorial and let's follow along. Now before anything else, I want to get the same looking from the landing page. Well guys, in the next step, we want to add a background to our first section. To do so, hover over this gear icon in the section settings, and then click on background. And you'll see here are the 4 settings of the background. You can add a background color, you can add a background gradient color, and you can add image and video. We're going to add a background image, and our image is already uploaded. I'm going to leave a link down below in the description of this video for the blog post where you're going to get the way to access these images that we're going to use in today's tutorial. Then you're going to upload your image and click upload image. And once you upload your image, you want to set up an image size and background image repeat. Why? Because this particular image that we're using in tutorial is a tiny, because we want them to load quickly on a mobile devices. So we're gonna click here actual size, and we're gonna set a background image repeat to repeat. That way the same tiny icon or same tiny image will repeat all over the screen and look like a one background image. Really beautiful, exactly as on demo. So click here save and then save draft. And let's see what's the next. Next thing we want to do is we want to start by adding modules. Now quickly, let's go back to the landing page demo. So here we have a simple heading, and then we also have a video, button, and text. So if we go over here, we already have a text. So what we can do, we can quickly copy paste this text and jump in here, type page 1, text in it, page 1, and just click save. We'll edit the settings a little bit later, don't worry about it. Then we're gonna add a video, just add a video, random video, and add some video from YouTube, any video. Just go youtube.com and let's select any video.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
This video, we're gonna add that video, insert from URL into the post and save. And then you wanna add a little button, right? And it says get access now. So go type button and type down get access now, and then click save. And you want to add little text. text, and here was the text for the button, and you can add the text and save. And if you open this page now, you can see how it's gonna look like. It doesn't look near the design that we have created earlier, but don't stress about it. I'm gonna show you, you're gonna get exactly the same results. Now guys, if you really wanna play with it, you can get into this desktop view, and now you can edit everything from here. You can go into the settings, and you can start designing you can go into heading text because we add a H1, and then you're gonna add a heading font. You wanna add a railway font. Then you wanna add this into the bold, right? It's probably, yeah, it's bold. Then you can align it in the center. Then you wanna add a heading size. Let's say it was 34 on my page, how I design it. And that's pretty much it. Now if you go over back and on this demo page, you'll see that it looks pretty much the same. That part here looks pretty much the same. Now, what you can see, we have here white background too. So what we have to edit, we have to edit the row settings. So you go into the row settings, design, and actually row settings, content, scroll down, background, and select the background color to white, right? And boom, now you got a white background. So next thing you wanna do is you maybe wanna go over there and into design. I know because I already designed it and optimized for phone. So you wanna go here into sizing, and you wanna put here width 100%, and at the same time max width 936 pixels. Oh, 936 pixels, and then click here save and save draft. And let's see again here, we have this hover image icon. So if you want to add a hover image icon on this video module, you're gonna edit and you're gonna enter the module settings, and you're gonna scroll down, and you're gonna find the overlay, and then you're gonna select add image, and you're gonna add your overlay image. That's an overlay for our image. Boom, right? Beautiful. Then click save, and one more time, you wanna always save changes as you do them. You don't wanna lose the changes, right? Now, if you wanna edit this get access button, all you're gonna do here is you're gonna click here on edit, again, button settings or module settings. You're gonna start editing you're gonna enter design, alignment, you wanna align in center, you wanna scroll down into button, and you wanna use custom styles for your button, yes. And now you're gonna put some size, I don't know, let's say 34, and then you're gonna scroll down, and you want your button to be green, so you're gonna select some green color, whatever color you want. Oh, actually that's a button text color, you want a button text color to white, and you want background of the button to green, so you're gonna go here, and you're gonna go any green that you like. I don't know, find the green you like, and then you're gonna click here, and you're gonna go down and border button width. I think you don't want bottom border radius. We're gonna put on 0, and scroll down, and here show button icon, yes, but in my particular demo I show button on both hover and normal effect. So you're gonna disable this one. So if you see, it's gonna show whole time. And then what also you wanna do, you wanna maybe change it to the one I used at the demo, which is this one. And now you go into advanced settings and click here in the CSS ID and classes. And here you wanna add two CSS classes. Also, guys, I'm doing this from ahead, but if you get stuck, you can always refer back to this blog post where I posted in details what you have to do and what you want to add where and how. So you can always refer back to this and find exact details to match exactly the same design that I've made it. So you can see here in this post, it says add CSS classes, SK bottom elevate, and get access now. So you're gonna copy paste these two classes, and I'm gonna explain you what they do. So I custom coded some effects so it looks appealing. So as you can see here, when you add SK button elevate, it elevates up, and then also when you add a get access now, it adds different thing as well, and now it looks exactly as the one on our page, right? And it's still not exact. And that's probably because I missed something. Yes, we have to set padding, top and bottom to 10, and left and right to 25. And to do so, you're gonna go into design here, and you're gonna go into spacing, and you're gonna add padding. We set top bottom 10, and then left right 25, and let's see, and you got exactly the same effect as we have on the demo page, right? So if you want the same color, exactly the same color, all you're gonna do is you're gonna find it here in the blog post. That's a background color. Go back. Let's go here on a button settings. Button. Select the green. That was there, and now it's exactly the same one. And then click save. Again, let's see what was for text. Add text. Update font to railway, and update text color to 333. So to add the settings here, hover over this, go into design, go into text, text font, railway, and text color was 333, and then click yes. And you wanna center align it, so just scroll down, text alignment, center, save draft. And guys, let's refresh our page. Boom, look at this. Looks exactly the same as the demo page over here, right? I think font is slightly different. All right, the only difference is font size. So this is font size 16. If you want the same, you're gonna go here, edit again, design, text, and you're gonna add font size 16. Boom, save draft, refresh the page, and let's see how it looks like. So far, it's exactly the same as the demo one. Now let's continue with tutorial by adding our underneath area, footer area. For a footer area, as you can see, we're gonna add a module in a footer area, which will be a text module. So copy paste this here, copy, and let's go into the bottom area. And here you can add, I like to do this from a grid perspective, from wireframe perspective. So get in a wireframe, click here on the plus icon and add a text module. Then I like to drag and drop it because I like to keep my CSS and jQuery at the bottom of the page. And then inside this, just paste piece of text. And now before saving, let's just quickly check the settings so we don't go 10 times back and forth. So go over here to blog post and let's see the settings of our footer. Keep editing text module in a footer area by updating text font to railway, text weight to light, and text color to white. Also, text size is 12 pixels and text alignment to center. So let's apply all these changes. To do so, yeah, again, get in the settings, as we said, design, text. Here, you want to add a text font to railway. Text weight was light. Color of the text was white. Font size 12, and I think it was center aligned. And then click save, and then save draft. And let's check the demo. And that's it, guys. We have designed this landing page. It looks exactly like this one, but it doesn't have this bloom pop-up as of yet. And now let's continue by adding a bloom pop-up. To do so, we're gonna save this here, and we are leaving this part of the page because we already set everything up correctly in this particular part. So we're gonna go into the dashboard, and then we're gonna go into bloom and opt-in forms. And then here on a top right corner, you can see where it says new opt-in. Click on a new opt-in. It will load this layer screen, which gives you opportunity to create different types of opt-ins, but we want to add pop-up opt-in. So click pop-up, and then here in an opt-in name, you want to select an opt-in name. Opt-in design number 1. So if you're first time here and if you don't have your email provider as of yet, I strongly recommend to go with the Aweber. To get access to Aweber, you want to get into my blog post, and you can find link here. If you click on this link, it will take you to an Aweber page where you can register for 30 days free trial for free. And all you're going to do is you're going to click here on sign up and go through the registration process. It's very simple. Once you registered, log in into your account. And I'm just going to log in into my account, and I'm going to quickly let you know what you need to do to get yourself quickly going. So what you want to do is you want to go over here, click on manage lists, and that's going to show you the lists. This is just my dummy account, and I'm going to quickly create another list. So click on create a list, and here you want to add list for your email software, for your Bloom. So it's going to store your email data from that pop-up that's happening over there. So in your your company name, your personal name, your company name, your company website, and down underneath your address, and then sender email. So whatever email you're gonna use to send to that confirmation email or any other email, to send that broadcast out or to send that autoresponder out, make sure you have access to that email, of course. Then click next step. Here you wanna add a list name, just demo list 1, and then layer description. This description is shown to people if they're trying to unsubscribe from your list. This is your last wall that you can use to try to convince them not to unsubscribe. Make it something smart, and then click next step. So here you wanna add a confirmation message. Aweber and other softwares, they come with a double opt-in. You can disable double opt-in, but before they allow you to disable double opt-in for your forms, you need to prove, I think you need to send a couple of hundred of emails out, and you need to have certain percentage of open rate, and then you can email the email support, and they'll remove the double opt-in from your page. And I recommend you to start with one of the normal or one of pre-approved subject lines. So just confirm your subscription maybe. If you actually access this video from 1 week from now, I'm gonna leave a link in the cards above, link to the video where I'm gonna go into depth how to set up Aweber for your affiliate marketing or for your normal website. So if you're watching this 1 week from now, make sure you check that link above. It's gonna be really comprehensive, step by step, maybe longer than an hour. I'll do my best to cover every important detail in it. So then you click here, just approve message and create list, and then you're gonna create a list. And as list is created, you pretty much can connect it to your Bloom plugin now. So what you're gonna do, you wanna go into the opt-in forms, and you're gonna select the provider, and you're gonna click on Aweber. And when you click on Aweber, it won't load account as of yet. You have to add account. So you're gonna click here, add account, and then you're gonna type your email. And then you're gonna click here on authorize. And it's asking for authorization code. Just give me a second. Click save and exit. Then you type your email, and sometimes if you click authorize, sometimes there'll be pop-up popping out. But in this particular case, error happened, and I'm actually glad that it's on a video. So what you're gonna do if error happens, you're gonna click here on email accounts, and then you're gonna click a new account, and you're gonna select provider Aweber, and it will pop up the window, and then it's gonna let you connect. Make sure you log in into your Aweber now. Just type your login details and then allow access to application, and you're gonna get this code. Now copy this code, go back to opt-in form, and now type your email and your authorization code for this particular list, and then click authorize. And as you can see, you are in your account. It will tell you here that no lists available on account, but don't worry about it. Just click go back. And then now you can, now they're gonna get loaded, and now you can go into opt-in forms and just go again, create a new opt-in form, pop-up, just whatever. I'm just gonna leave default one, select provider, click here Aweber, and then it's gonna allow you to select your account list, your account first, and then your email list that you wanna connect this pop-up or this particular form into. So we're gonna connect it into demo list 1, include IP address, yes, and then click next to design your opt-in. In design your opt-in, just select the first one because we anyway have a custom code that we're gonna apply to the page. So just click next and continue. And then here you wanna enter the same text that I've entered if you wanna have the same one, or later you can edit whatever you want. So enter your name and email below to get started. That was text for me. So I'm gonna apply that text here, enter your name, and then opt-in message was removed. Here, remove no image. Background, I think background was, let me see, background is white, okay. Background leave. Font, didn't touch anything. Form on the bottom, yes. And now here, email text, your best email address here. So you wanna maybe add that text. Just give me a second. You wanna add that text. Your best email address here. And then we have here, yes, I want access now. That's what we're gonna add instead of subscribe. Yes, I access now. And then we don't use custom fields in this one. Inline form, it's not gonna be inline form field, it's gonna be stacked form fields. And then round corners back to square corners, if I'm right, yes. And underneath it, form background color, what was this? Optin styling, okay. Form background color, again, white. And button color, clear. And then let's scroll down. And here, you don't need to edit anything. Form footer text. Form footer text was 100% safe and secure. You want to add that if you want. I found that it helps with the amount of people that are subscribing. You just, letting them know that they are secure, that you won't share their email with anyone. And now just click next. And then here in more details, intro animation, I like to select slide down. I found it best. Then trigger after delay, yes, I usually put it on 7 seconds. Trigger at the bottom of the post if you want. If you don't, just tick it off. And we want to trigger it on click, yes. And then here you want selector that's gonna trigger the pop-up. The selector that's gonna trigger this pop-up can be any of the 2 selectors that we created on our page. And if you inspect, you'll see that we added 2 selectors. One is get access now, and the other one was SK button elevate. This SK button elevate class was used to make this elevate effect on a button, and this one to design some settings, and to actually, I used it purposely, get access now, to actually call this pop-up. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna put dot and get access now. That's the function that's gonna call, on a click of that class, this pop-up opt-in form will be triggered. So last thing that you wanna select here is you wanna select on which pages you wanna display it on, and you wanna display this pop-up on these pages, and you wanna select landing page. And now next. And here you're gonna select whether you want it to send a success message or you wanna redirect them to another page. What I recommend to do if you're affiliate marketer, redirect either to your thank you page where you're gonna keep educating them, or to offer, you have to offer directly. So either redirect to URL or redirect to success page. I'm gonna redirect them to homepage, for example. Let's go to homepage of spirokovac.com, for example. Let's go here, and we're gonna click save and exit. And guys, now what you need to do is you need to add design settings. Oh, actually, let's refresh. Let's close this window for now, and let's refresh this page that we're designing. And you'll see it's gonna call that template. It's gonna call that opt-in form. Boom, it calls the opt-in form, but it's not optimized. It doesn't look nice. And to activate the design I've created, all you need to do is scroll here, and you need to copy paste this Bloom pop-up CSS code into your page settings. So go copy, and you want to paste it into your page settings. To do so, you want to go over here to pages, add all pages, and then you're going to edit your landing page. And you're going to click edit with the Divi builder. And again, I recommend to go into wireframe view. So go wireframe view. Oops, too fast. Just give it a go. Give it a second to load and then do it. And then over here, just add a new code module. And in this one, you want to paste this particular code. And then before saving, click on admin label and call it Bloom CSS. Or maybe you want to call it Popup Custom CSS. And click save and drag this text above and click save here. And if you refresh your page now, you'll see what happens. Your pop-up is fully working and we are done with your landing page. And if you type your email, let's say email Spiro Kovac at yahoo.com, and I want access now. It will redirect you to your selected page. We selected spirokovac.com. It's gonna redirect to spirokovac.com. And that's, guys, pretty much it. I'm gonna leave a link in the description of this video to the demo page. I'm gonna leave a link in the description of this video to the blog post that helps you to build this landing page. I hope you found this useful. Guys, this can save you thousands of dollars from purchasing Clickfunnels Premium, which costs you pretty much $300 a month. Now, for everyone who is new to Aweber and who is new to email marketing software, I'm gonna, as I said, in a week from now, there'll be in a cards above, there'll be a video that I'm gonna leave that will teach you step by step how to use Aweber. I will really go in depth, so you know, if you don't know anything about it, make sure you watch that video. That will be very useful for you. Also, I want to invite you one more time to subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell, especially if you found this video useful. Make sure you comment below, let me know what you think, because I really worked hard and, you know, did a lot of custom coding for this particular tutorial. And as I promised, there'll be more and more better content in future, and where I'll be teaching you tutorials on ClickBank, affiliate marketing, email marketing, sales funnels, how to create a website and stuff like that. For tomorrow's video, I'm preparing one step-by-step, really in-depth tutorial in which we're gonna create affiliate marketing website and also sales funnels and connect it to email marketing and pretty much wrap up the whole business in one video. So yeah, stay tuned and I'll make sure to create more great videos. And for now, make sure you check those two cards on the right hand side where I'm gonna leave something related to this topic. And with that being said, guys, we got to the end of this video. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you again. Cheers and have a good time.